All right, first we're gonna have you start by saying your first and last name and where you're from.
Okay, my name is Livia Eduarda
Junquiera.
Junquiera, that's it. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Brazil. And yeah,
I'm a
that's it.
superstar.
I'm a superstar.
Yeah, exactly.
With just like so young and already a superstar.
Welcome. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad to have you. I really liked in your questionnaire how you had wrote that you were interested in coming on the show today because you wanted to talk about modeling without romanticizing it, which I thought was a really
Like the
truth
about modeling.
Yeah,
It's not so good.
It's good and bad parts, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, have a lot of good parts, but also have like, I think like all the jobs have like bad parts about being modeling.
Yeah. I feel like you're never gonna get everything from any job, right? Like there's always gonna be good and bad parts. And I think, I'd be curious to know what parts do you think are the most romanticized? And like what parts about modeling are the most romanticized?
Like, okay, most of my friends in Brazil think that I'm just traveling, that I'm rich, or like that I'm here and everything's like easy.
Yeah.
And that's not true. That's not true. I think it's harder here than in Brazil for me, because there I have my friends, I have my family, but here I'm like alone. You know, I have friends here, but like it's not the same. It's friends that probably I'm never gonna see never more in my life.
So real. Yeah, I was just talking about this with one of my friends. It's like you meet the most amazing people, but it's such a life of a traveler. You're always on to the next place.
Yeah.
Your schedule's not always controlled by you. It's more controlled by like the work. And so
You know, I think it's crazy that one of the best parts of modeling is travel and meet new people, but at the same time, the worst it's like say bye and you're not gonna see this person again probably.
yeah, or
Sometimes but
you just don't know when, I guess. And I think it's harder to like be attached when you really don't know. Like it's better, I feel like you have to kind of love and let go, and it's a lot of that.
Because like most of the people that we know, you're not gonna see again.
Yeah.
Most of them, like 90%, I think.
How do you deal with that? Like, are you still learning to deal with it, or have you found things of like?
I think like I'm modeling have just 2 years. Like that I'm traveling have just 2 years. So I think now I'm more comfortable with this idea. Like, okay, I'm here with you, we are friends, and then I leave to another place, and I don't know when I'm gonna see you again, or if I'm gonna see you again. So now I feel more comfortable with that, you know. Like there's some friends that I still talk that I met like 1 year ago, and they're really like almost my best friends, you know. I'm not gonna say best friends because I don't live with them like a lot.
So true.
But
I feel like that's the one thing. I know sometimes Instagram can be controversial of like, do we like it? Do we not? Like, you know, but I think that's the one thing I appreciate about having Instagram is like to keep in touch with all those people you've met around the world. And I feel that, I don't know, models are the best cheerleaders. Like you think like you meet someone 4 years ago and you're like, they don't remember me. You know, they've gone with their own life and they're like, yeah, girl, go.
of course I remember.
Yeah, like you're killing it. You know, seeing them comment on your photos, and I feel like it's so supportive and beautiful. And I'm like, oh, like, yeah. What else do you think? Like people think it's easy. Like I know you were saying some of your friends think it's really easy. Why do you feel people think that?
I don't know, because like, okay, our Instagram, it's kind of our job too. Like we need to post things that the client's gonna see, so we can't post anything. We need to be careful with the things that we post. So usually we post things that like when they're happy or enjoying the place or, you know, living a good life. And most of like the people that are following you on Instagram, they don't see the bad things that happen with you. They, like
no one's posting themselves in their bed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna post me crying on the bed because of like a guy that I was hanging out just broke up with me or something like that. I'm not gonna do that.
So true. Like,
so like
when you have no skin on the back of your heels and you're like,
yeah. when you don't have feet anymore because of the heels.
So real. Yeah, I think that's a good point you're bringing up too. Like, have you ever had, or I guess like it doesn't have to be in like a bad way, you know, of like, don't post this, but have any of your management throughout the time you've been modeling, have they been like, you know, kind of giving you guidelines? Like, what do they tell you, I guess?
Like, the agencies, usually they don't say nothing about the things that I post. Just my model agency.
Okay.
Like, when I signed with them, they just like check it my Instagram and say like, delete this, and this. I was like,
Really?
why? Just why? And they explained me like, it's things that it's not gonna give you a good impression for the clients, or this picture is not giving your best side, you know, something like that. I'm like,
how do you feel about that?
I mean, I didn't delete, I just like, you know, like an archive. And it's there sometimes. When I really like a picture that it's old, I just put back on the feed. They're not gonna see that. There's a lot of pictures that I deleted and then I put it back, you know.
Yeah. Was it more for like, is it in terms of like directing your image of like how they're trying to present you as a model, or is it just things in their mind that they kind of perceive as like?
No, it's all about the professional, I think, like all about the job. It's like this week I just posted the picture that I took about I farted in yoga. I just posted the picture and like my model agency, they just comment in the picture.
Really?
Yeah, like nice things, you know. So I was kind of afraid to post that because it's, you know, it's not dedicated to say something like that.
Yeah.
But it's something normal. Everybody does that. Like,
it's real. So they allow that one.
Yeah, they was laughing. I was like, okay. Thanks.
We need to insert picture of our photo shoot right here when we edit this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I completely agree though. I think, yeah, how do you, like, have you found a way to deal in terms of like loneliness of being and traveling? Like you said, is this your first time kind of traveling?
No, I'm traveling. I have like 2 years. Like since the first travel, I was alone.
Okay.
Okay, no, the first travel I went to Italy.
And when was this?
For like February 22.
Okay.
And I went with another girl from my model agency, and she's from South Brazil. Her family is kind of rich, so her mom just went with us.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay. My parents are in Brazil. They're not gonna leave so soon.
Yeah. That's so fun.
And she just went with us, and I think was really good for me. Don't be alone in the first season, in the first travel, like the first experience out of Brazil. Also because my English wasn't that good. I mean, I still can improve a lot. I know that, but I couldn't have a conversation like that 2 years ago.
Look at it.
Like 1 year ago would be hard. 2 years ago would be impossible.
And now you're doing a whole podcast interview.
Yeah,
English,
like we can have a conversation really chill. Sometimes have like some words that I don't remember, or I try to say like similar in Portuguese because I really don't know the word.
I'm impressed.
But usually like it's fine have a conversation in English now.
Yeah, you're killing it. Have you, like, when you left, you didn't speak any English at all?
I could understand a lot, like almost everything, but I couldn't say what I wanted to say. Like my mind was working in Portuguese the whole time, and I needed time for translate the things, you know, from Portuguese to English, from English to Portuguese. So in the end of the day, I didn't say nothing. I just agreed with like, I was in a job, the guy was saying like, explain something about the shooting. And I was like, having a lot of ideas passing on my mind. And I really wanted to say for the photographer, but I couldn't because I was still translating on my mind.
That's so just frustrating.
Like, okay, just show me the mood board. Okay.
Like, I got you.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, okay, thanks.
It's so hard. Like, I mean, I guess I have been on stays in countries where I wasn't my first language and I only speak English, which is not my best quality.
Yeah.
But like, I just think that usually somebody could like kind of speak with me, I think a little bit, and it's like I can't imagine how difficult it is to.
Yeah.
I mean, we already have very little speaking role in our job, like no matter what language you speak.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine how hard it is to like just be part of the team and feel creative and like add your input
Sometimes
and
it's
get to
hard
know
to
people.
feel like really into the team, you know. But
Do you feel like sometimes like people might think you're maybe like more closed off or don't want to get to know them, but
a
it's
lot
really
of clients
because
think that I'm introvert, like that I don't talk, that I don't like to talk. But now not a lot, but like now I just choose to be quiet and listen. You know, now it's a choice. But some years ago, it would be like just, okay, just agree with everything. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
But they like, I had this conversation with my model agency, by the way. The had some clients that they was in touch with the agency saying like she's really quiet, she doesn't talk, looks that she's here but she doesn't want to be here. Like I don't feel that she really want to work, you know. Like I was given the impression for the client that I hated my job, that I didn't want to be there, that I was doing like because okay, I'm here, I'm doing this job. But no, it's just because I couldn't speak in English.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's that barrier that you're
Yeah.
trying to kind of
Yeah.
like overcome. Wow. No, I think that's really, really, like, I'm really glad you said that because I think that's happened. Like I've been on sets sometimes where I feel like either the other models or like the clients like, you know, oh, like I wish she would talk to us. Why doesn't she want to talk to us? I'm like, she probably is A, like nervous, B, could be just more introverted and that's not rude to like be introverted and also like see that you don't know the language and you,
exactly. Or I don't know really well, so I can't talk with you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I remember once I was in Italy, and I was there for a lookbook, and like the Italian girl that from my agency was with me in the job because I was with 17 years old. So I needed someone from the agency like with me in the job, just to make sure that everything's fine. And I remember that she doesn't speak English really well, and in that time I wasn't in 22 also, like June 22, something like that. And I couldn't speak in English, but I could understand Italian. Like I could understand Italian really well. Like it's crazy. Like I speak Portuguese because it's my first language. By the way, in Brazil you don't speak Brazilian. It's Portuguese. Please don't ask me if I speak Spanish or like there are some people that ask me if I speak French. I don't know. Like Portuguese people, please study a little bit.
So funny.
But because of that, I can now I speak Spanish. I spent 2 or 3 months in Spain this year, and I could learn a lot. I could improve my Spanish because it's really hard also like when it's two similar languages, because have a lot of words. There's a lot of words that's similar but different meanings, totally different meanings. So in my mind, it's so confused. Sometimes I'm trying to say something good and I say something that's like really bad because I thought it was the same word.
Oopsie.
Yeah. But because of that, I can understand Spanish. I speak Spanish. I can understand Italian, but I don't speak Italian. Like I can understand
Not yet.
85%, 90%, something like that. But I can't.
Not yet.
Not yet. I need to back to my classes, Italian classes.
That's incredible. Were you always like, I don't know, were you always wanting to travel and kind of like learn about other cultures? Is your family like that? Or do you feel like you're kind of...
I remember since that I was 6, 7 years old, I really wanted to travel a lot. And then I told to my parents, like, I want to travel, I want to explore another country that's not Brazil, you know. And they just saved some money, and me, my mom, my father, and my brother just went to Argentina. That is like next to Brazil, so it's easy to go there. And we spent a week there. And I think since like that moment, I just started to be in love with, you know, like travel and go to new places and explore the world. It's really nice, you know.
Yeah.
But
were you scared to go? Like, so let's give the timeline, because you started when you're 13.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I was with 13. I was doing part of project in Brazil,
So crazy.
and with 14, I just went to no, wait, was 2019? Yeah, 14. With 14, I just met one of the guys from my model agency, and then we started the vol-
Development.
development. Yeah.
I got you.
I'm like, I know like how
I
to
know
spell,
exactly
but
what
I
you
don't know
meant.
how to say the development. And then we started that, and we have the pandemic. So I needed to wait a bit more. I should start with 15 to travel alone around the world with 15.
That's
years old.
insane. Like,
Yeah.
were you scared? No?
No, I always went really independent, from my family.
Dang.
I really
Were
liked
they
it.
scared?
Probably, yeah. Hell yeah. I think so. Because can you imagine like your middle child or
Yeah.
middle kid just going out in the world alone for places that you've never been?
No, especially not
Like-
at 15.
Yeah, 15 years old. That's crazy. That's insane in my opinion. So I think they was really thankful because I needed to wait 2 years more.
Yeah.
2 more years because of the pandemic.
So since the pandemic happened, you didn't end up like going on a lot of those travels at 15. You
No,
kind of
no.
waited 2 years.
I needed to wait like 2 years for that. And then in this time I was playing volleyball also. And I was almost giving up about to be model because I started actually because I want to be actress, not model.
Really?
In this project that I was doing in 2018, I was there for be actress because I did how we call theater for 4 years. So that's why I started because I want to be an actress in the theater, not in the cinema.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that still a dream of yours?
yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe one day because like I can be actress with like 8 years old, like 5 years old.
Yeah.
So doesn't matter. But model need to be now. So I was like, okay, let's start with the model, then I can jump to actress.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But do you still want to only do like theater instead of TV, film acting?
Yeah, yeah.
Or you would do maybe both?
Maybe both now.
Opening up.
Because I didn't have experience with the camera, like
Okay.
with this kind of production, But now that I know a bit more, I think cinema would be nice too. But that's something in the theater that like takes my attention,
Yeah, I was gonna say why. Like, what made you be like, I want to do that? Like on
Yeah.
theater, was there like a
I
play
mean, you need
or
to be so
something you saw?
creative. You have just one shot during like that presentation, so you can't mess up with the show, And if something like goes to how can I say that, like if something that wasn't in the script happened, you need to be creative and like
Improvise,
be fast, and
yeah.
that's really nice for me.
You like the pressure.
Yeah, I work better when I have pressure.
You're like, I need the pressure.
Yeah.
That's
When
so
I'm really
cool.
chill, it's boring to be working when I'm chill.
Yeah.
I need the pressure. Like I don't like e-coms, for example, but like the pressure to do like 75 looks in 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, it gives you like a mission. Like, yeah, okay, I did it. What?
Okay, fast, come on.
No, I love that. I think it's cool. I feel it's rare. Like, I mean, not a lot of people that I meet, especially that are models, are like, I specifically want to do theater acting. So I feel like it's rare. It's really cool. I'll come to your play. I'll come to your movie. I'll watch.
Maybe one day.
So speaking of that pressure, do you feel like that you get that sort of like adrenaline when you do things like runway?
Like what? Sorry.
Adrenaline is like
My brain just turned off for a second.
No, you're good. I was just thinking like, like you're saying you kind of like the pressure of performance
yeah.
and like in terms of modeling, do you like enjoy runway for that reason?
Yeah, because it's
like,
there's a lot of pressure in runway.
Yeah. Tell
Like-
us a little bit about your runway experience.
I
Like,
mean-
you don't have to necessarily say who or anything.
Okay.
But I felt like that was interesting when we were just talking about like kind of your
Okay.
experiences and then kind of other people's opinions about you being so young.
All right, there's a problem that I always have in the runway, and not just in the runway, in all the jobs, all the kind of lookbooks, all of them. There's the shoes. It's a problem that's gonna like stay with me for the rest of my life, I'm sure.
The scars.
Like I'm 182 tall, so why they give me shoes that's like 38? It's not gonna no, it's not gonna fix that. No. But
what's the smallest shoes you've ever walked in?
small.
Like so, like you're 40, like 41.
I think was in my first runway, my first show in Milan. My shoe size in Europe it's 41, and they gave me 37. My feet was like half of the shoe.
Like off the back.
Like out the back. Like what's this? Like out of the shoe, like I don't know, 4 or 5 centimeters out. And I was walking and trying the shoes. I was like, "Fuck, this is not gonna work."
Did you like walk the show in those shoes?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what is worse? Because I'm tall, they always give me like really long dresses or really long skirts. So when I was walking, I just feel like the skirt going like under the high heel, under the heel, and I was like, "What the fuck? What can I do? What can I do?" Because was going like with the skirt was going with my feet to the front.
No.
I could fall, and I was like, there's 2 videos of this show. One of them I'm walking like perfectly straight, and one of them you can see me giving like a step to the side
to try like
take off the skirt.
I want to see these videos.
I'm gonna show you later.
Yeah, I want to see the picture of like your.
It's like I'm literally like walking to the side trying to take off the skirt from the heel.
I was picturing it coming out the front. What is it? Shrimp cocktail?
What?
Like when your toes come out the front. Like if this is the shoe and your toes come out the front.
Yeah.
And you
can touch the floor.
And the shrimps are like around the glass, you know?
No, that never happened
Shrimp
with
cocktails?
me. No. Usually it's the back of the feet like this out.
And they were just like cool with it. They're like, yeah, she's good. Or did you not say anything?
No, because the skirt was covering, so nobody could see that my feet was that much out of the shoe.
Oh my god. I'm impressed by you. Like, were you freaking out?
I was.
I would be
I was really
out.
freaking out. You can see in the pictures, my eyes are like that big. I was like, oh my god. I was so scared because it was my first show. I was like really stressed, and I was worried about my catwalk, everything, all the pressure. So I don't like my first show because of that, because of everything. Like all these things together makes me hate this. Not hate, but I really don't like that show. The videos, the pictures, even the look that I was using. I don't like, it was like kind of a butterfly here, like a butterfly top. I was in contact lenses, and they put like a thing in front of my face.
Oh my god.
That was like that, you know.
So
like
you had a net, you had the long dress, and you had the shoes that were like.
And I couldn't see because when I was blinking, I was feeling like the fabric going like touching the contact lenses, and I was like, god. That's why my eyes was so open in the picture, because I couldn't blink. I was like, okay, like don't blink.
I mean, honestly, I'm impressed you didn't fall. I think like my first show ever.
Me too.
I fell my first show.
You fell?
I fell so hard.
Oh my god.
Girl, like,
what happened?
Because we did the fitting like with really high heels. And then when we got to the show, they brought me like almost like, you know, just like tiny heel, like barely anything. And there was all this like extra fabric. It was a jumpsuit, like on the bottom. And I was just like too scared to say anything. Like I was like, these aren't the right shoes. Like I was wearing like 4-inch heels, like platform heels when we did the fitting. And then it was like a tiny heel. So I was like, okay, cool.
So
it'll be cool. Yeah. And I literally like think I took like 10 steps, and immediately I was like, yes. And just no. And the whole crowd was like, ooh.
You felt You fell in front of like the principal camera, the first camera.
Yeah, I fell in front of the middle of the floor. Like
There's
in the,
a video.
Like, yeah. Oh,
I really want to see.
no, never.
I'm gonna show you like me trying to take off the skirt from my heels.
I wonder, like, I should ask if they still have it. I
You can search
I think
online.
everyone was trying to delete it from their memory. It was so bad. It was like the whole crowd was like, ooh, like someone even tried to help me up. Like I went down.
Other model coming back from like just passing.
Yeah.
Just
like it wasn't like a trip. It was like boom,
Oh my
like
God.
spread out on the ground, and I was like, okay, cool. And everyone clapped when I got up, like an athlete or something. I was like, fuck my life. Stop clapping.
I never fall in a show. I never fell. Like never happened. But almost. Like
Yeah.
almost a few times. Like I was with a long dress and like sandals. Like flat how you say like flat shoes. And the floor in the runway was like rocks. Do you know like around the pool
Yeah,
when
yeah.
there's like rocks
Like
that like
gravel.
really makes you slip. Slip?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was walking and I just slip it. And I step in the dress like 2-3 steps just like on the dress because it was a long dress.
Oh shit.
And I was stepping and then when I was like my English is so bad right now. I'm so sorry.
No, I know what you
Like,
mean.
I was in the corner, and when I was turning to the right, I just step in the dress 3 times. And the people in front of me was laughing so hard. I could see him, like I could see them like in front of me, like
Because it's like, I don't know. Like,
and recording. I was like so mad.
yeah, because I feel like the whole thing is supposed to look very like poised, you know,
Yeah.
and like we have no, like it's just like we do this every day, but it's like behind the scenes is chaos. People are like ripping off the dress off you, unzipping you. There's like a nipple cover here. There's like your foot's hanging off the back, and then it's like, okay, go, and like you're just supposed to act like nothing is happening,
Yeah.
but like really we're all
It's
hot
really hard
messes.
because you need to also control your face. Then you don't look scary. You know, that's the point. Like when I was like stepping on the dress, my arms just like made like a movement, like don't fall, please. And I could feel my eyes open a lot. Like I could feel that. I was like, okay, come back. It's fine. I didn't fall. It's fine.
There's a lot of cameras. I mean, I feel like honestly, someone had told me they were like, well, to be honest, this is kind of like the Olympics of modeling. Like if you're doing Fashion Week and you're doing runway, like that's the Olympics.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not going any higher in terms of performative, like in your job, like performing in your job. And I was like, it's so true. And it's like there's so many cameras, there's so many people watching you.
Yeah.
It's all like it's intense. So it's cool to see like and think that you started so young and like had all these things going on that like people had no idea about, but you never know. Fierce. And
But it's crazy. Like there's a lot of pressure in runway. But in the same time, after like 1 week, nobody's gonna remember the things that happened.
so true.
So
That's a
I
good
can
one.
remember because it was with me. But the people that was there, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they're already on to the next thing, next trend.
The next model fall in front of them. That's about what like they care about.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you a little bit about, so we don't need to say who, but I know you're telling me about one of the shows that you did recently, and you're kind of talking about the casting experience, like, and about, you know, whether you were going to be chosen for the show or not.
Do you remember the name of the? I told you the name.
We're not going to name names, so.
You can say we just cut because I really don't remember what you're talking. I really want to.
So when you were talking about the Miu Miu show,
Oh, all right. Okay.
you know, and you were
Yeah.
saying, and I was like, you're like, I don't know about.
Yeah,
You were just saying that they
like
were.
was just like some problems with the casting director, in that show. Then I was my first show in Milan, and the stylist, it's the same stylist in this brand. And when I was to Paris to do this show, the casting director, she didn't want me in the show.
And why not?
I don't know. She was saying like that things like that I didn't deserve to be there. I don't know why. Maybe because I was too young or like I didn't have experience. But honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. But I think she, like she mentioned it. She mentioned it. That's so weird. She mentioned it. Okay.
Yeah, you're killing it.
Something about that to my model agency. Like my model agency was talking to the cast director to know what happened, why she didn't want me on the show. I did the show because like the stylist just won the fight. I don't know what happened between them.
Yeah.
But probably they don't talk with each other anymore because of me.
Damn.
Yeah, like they didn't even follow each other on Instagram anymore after that show. I'm like, all right, okay.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, because they said
How did it make you feel? Like, were you like,
important.
you're like, yeah, I wanted to be on the show.
Yeah, like the stylist really wanted me in the show, but the casting director, she didn't want me there.
Yeah.
So
It's really cool that someone fought for you. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we have those like little guardian angels out there for our career. That
Yeah,
sort of.
I think so.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time left, so we're gonna start to wrap up.
Right.
Before we get to the end question, I just want you to talk a little bit, because I know that even though you're very young and you just started modeling, I want to talk about some of like the things that you're doing financially for yourself that are kind of like setting you up for the future, because I think it's really special, and I don't hear a ton
Yeah.
of models. I mean, I wish I was better about doing some of these things when I was younger. So yeah, tell us a little bit about it.
I mean, I think I'm too young. I still have a lot of plans, and some of them I think that it's just like in this moment. Probably in some months or some years, I'm not gonna take this that serious. Like, I don't know. Like, for some months, I really wanted to go to the college and study history. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know why.
You love history?
I really like history.
Me too.
But what I'm going to the college just to study that, you know. I could pay like someday, yeah, I could, but I'm not gonna work with that, you know. It would be just like some like a luxury for me,
Yeah.
you know.
Even just to take the classes, just
Yeah.
for fun, you know.
I'm not gonna be a teacher. I don't have patience for teaching people. No, even like especially kids, like people like kids from 12 years to like the 18 years. No, I can't.
You're like,
I can't even talk with people from my like the same age than me. I don't have patience for that.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you know yourself, like, it's real. It's real.
So I still want to go to the college and study gastronomy. That's a luxury that I really want to give to myself. I think about that. I have like 3 years and my mind never changed. So it's one thing that I really want to do.
Astronomy.
Gastronomy.
Gastronomy.
Yeah, like cooking.
Cooking. Okay, yeah. I was like, okay, astronomy or gastronomy?
Astronomy, no, gastronomy. It's super random, like a model that plays volleyball, that want to be actress in the theater and do gastronomy, astronomy.
That's the model I'm trying to hang out with. Like, what's up? What's up? Okay, that's beautiful. So cooking. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I want to do, but in this moment, I'm just put all my attention in the model career. I'm modeling like full time, so I can save a lot of money and make plans for the future. Like, it's really crazy. I went back to Brazil last year and I couldn't take my drive license. That it's one thing that I really wanted to do since my 14, 15 years old. And I could pay all by myself without my parents' help. That's really nice. I could buy my own car, and that's like it's a shame because I can't bring the car to here, but
Yeah, but like it's such an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
Like getting your first check and actually like being able to save money and buy
Yeah.
things that are like matter to you and make your
Yeah,
life
yeah.
better is like. There's a lot of bad parts. We talked about good and bad of modeling, but I feel like that is one of the things
Yeah.
I also
there's
will
some
never
things
forget.
like the like I think that I shouldn't did. Like, how can I explain that? Like, things that I did that I think that was
Yeah.
not good decisions, you know? Like, I spent a lot of money with bullshit. I spent a lot of money with, like...
Who doesn't though? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but a
Like,
lot.
who doesn't?
So sometimes I think, like, I could save that money, you know? I would be more rich now.
What about the the family antique, keeping in the family, the heirloom.
Keep the family what?
I was trying to find a cool way to say.
Just like go to the point.
But like aren't you buying a house in Brazil?
Not yet, not in this moment.
But you're making
But
plans.
I'm planning that, like probably buy a house near to the university in my city, because always have like people from another cities around my city. That's Franca. It's like, it's not that small. It's like 400,000 people living there.
Yeah, it's not small.
And so like a lot of people from cities next to just go study there, and they need to find a place to rent for like 4 years, 5 years sometimes. So I'm planning to buy a house or apartment, like a flat or a studio near to the university, because it's I think it's a good plan. Always we'll have someone that it's gonna be looking for rent there,
Yeah.
you know.
Are you still thinking to buy your parents' house? Maybe. You're like, maybe.
No.
You're like, no way.
Yeah, I'm back into Brazil next month. I'm really thinking about to rent a place for me, even though it's just for a month. You know that I'm gonna be there for just a month. I think
Yeah.
it's nice, because the last time that I went there, I spent 6-7 months with my family. I was freaking out. I can't. I just can't. After so much time alone, living alone, you know. I can't live with my family anymore.
Yeah.
For 1 week, 2 weeks, okay. 1 month, fine. 7 months, no.
Long time. Yeah. It's hard to go back once you have the freedom already.
Yeah.
Like,
Also because I don't feel like in home anymore. I think that's a feeling that most of the models probably have. Like, you travel a lot, and then when you go back to your city, your parents' house, your family house, you don't feel in home anymore. You feel like a visit. I'm just here for some days, some weeks, and then I'm leaving again. So I don't live here. That's not my home.
Yeah.
And I think we learn that our home is where we are. You know, it's not like a place. Okay, if I need to go back to a place, and let's say like I lost everything, all the money that I have, I lost my career, I lost everything. I need to go back to a place. Okay, I'm going back to Brazil. That's my home, like my safe place. You know, but when I'm still traveling, I'm still working, I can't say that Brazil is my home anymore. You know.
Yeah. And you kind of do have to just make yourself your home, because you're the only constant.
Yeah.
Really.
Also, this helps like with don't feel like I miss a lot Brazil because of that, because I learned that my home is where I am. You know.
It's an important lesson to learn. Wise words from the 19-year-old.
That's true. I look so older. Oh my god.
No, I love it. I feel like, you look perfect. And to wrap up, our last question is, what do you hope for the future generation of models, or for the future of the modeling industry?
Okay, I wasn't waiting for this question. I mean, I can see like, okay, I work like a model, but I really don't understand the market. I feel like most of the models don't understand the market. We're just here and vibing and like working, but we don't understand what is happening.
Real.
Okay. I feel the market's changing a lot, especially about the bodies. Okay. Especially about
We do that again. It's two dogs fighting each other.
Are they?
kids or okay.
I thought it was a kid, and I was like, what?
Is that a kid?
No.
Two dogs.
Really?
I think it's okay now.
Oh my god. All right.
All right.
I even forgot what I was
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what we were talking about.
Okay, I think the market is changing a lot, especially about like the bodies. You know, we are having more. Okay, I need to find a word because I don't want to be rude. Like curve models, and I think that's really nice. Like real bodies, like in the runway, in the campaigns, in the e-coms. Because if you go in a website and look, they come there. Like 99% is just like really skinny models with the clothes, and it's not just like this kind of public that's gonna buy your clothes. You know, so I think that's really important. Like bring more like real bodies to the market. You know, also because it's not healthy like for our mind. You know, to be so worried about our body all the time. I don't think that's healthy, and yeah, there's a lot of models that like have problems, like mental problems because of that, and problems with the self-confidence. You know, I'm really happy that I'm not in this this group. You know, I'm really confident with myself, with my personality, with my body. I know that I can improve. I know that I can be better, but at the same time, I'm not putting pressure on myself because of that. And also my agencies, I have really good agencies. They talk with me about that, like how can I say, they take it easy. They don't force me, like you need to like lose weight, you need to be skinnier. No, they don't do that. They just talk like, you know your options, you know that if you do that, you're gonna work better. If you don't do, we're gonna work well, but not that much. So they just talk with me and they are real with me. Like my model agency especially, they are like my second family.
Yeah.
Like it's just like two guys, and I really love them. After 5 years, almost 5 years that I know them, I feel that I can really trust on them. Sometimes I trust them like more on them than in my own family. You know, because they really can understand me. Like my family, they are there. They they can't really understand what I'm passing by, like the model career. They can have like a little idea, a small idea, but they can't really understand. You know, so I think that's important when you have like a really good relation with your model agency, with all your agencies, because makes everything easier.
Yeah,
I think that's why I'm like so chill about my job, so chill about like what I am now, about my body, about everything, because I always had a really good relation with my agencies. Okay, had one that I had problems with them, but
like there was one. But,
there's one, but it's not like really important. It's like in the second market, you know, like almost in Asia. It's Middle West, I think. I'm not sure where is it. So it's not that important. It's fine.
I'm glad.
If it was in Europe, I would be so worried, but no.
Yeah, no, it's so much better that way. And I feel like, I think that's like really great point that you said of just like, having just like, just being more accepting in general of like all different types of people. I feel like, and just different body types, where you're from, the way you want to work, your interests, all those different things, because there's so much room for everyone. But I feel like, the industry is so like based on exclusivity and weirdness, but
that's true.
I think that's a wrap. I think we did it. Yeah,
I think so.
Good work.
I hope you come back in like in another season. Maybe.
Yeah, girl. Next time you come back, we're gonna be like on a stage.
I'll be better. My English will be better. We can have like a conversation. Like
we're gonna get a demonstration of this runway walk. We're gonna have the shoes.
Why not?
We're gonna have a race.
But please take like shoes that's my size.
No,
you're gonna take
that's part of it.
No, it's not. I'm gonna bring my shoes. Okay. Fuck off.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
It's really good to be here.
Yay! Oh yeah.